No, how about you grow a fucking backbone and let your soldiers go home because there's nothing else to do and there hasn't been anything else to do for the past 2 fucking hours and we've been sitting in this goddamn motor pool just finger popping our own fucking assholes waiting on your stupid ass to make a goddamn decision. But because you're too much of a goddamn pussy to go ask the fucking first sergeant, hey man, can I let my troops go? There's nothing going on. Or just making the decision to let your fucking troops go. And if the first sergeant gets mad, you can be like, first sergeant, that was me. I let them go. So if you're gonna yell at anybody, yell at me, which is your fucking job to get fucking yelled at and take the brunt of the goddamn hit whenever the first sergeant gets mad so that your soldiers don't have to deal with it so you can protect your fucking soldiers. You don't do that. Instead, you're a fucking pussy ass bitch. I have no idea what this could be or what this could mean. Taking assistance from deploying soldiers. I'm a little bit lost on what this assistance could be because before I deployed, there wasn't any assistance, bro. It was just like we went to the aid station, got cleared medically, and then we went to a hospital and we talked to like this psychologist lady to make sure that we were sane enough to go to combat. And then we went to combat. I don't even know what this could mean. Let's see. Oh shit, he brought out angry drill sergeant. Oh, this is probably bad. This is probably very bad. Actually. Hold on. Well, I'm not going to use this scene for this one. We're going to use this one. This one's fine for angry cops. Yeah, he brought out angry drill sergeant for this one, bro. This must be bad. This must be very bad. I just need help understanding. Colonel refuses to help deploying soldiers versus angry drill sergeant. Yet another case of a high-ranking officer in the military doing dumb shit. Shocker. Bro, shocker. Who here is surprised? Nobody. Nobody. Man. I'm honestly surprised it wasn't a sergeant major. Those are the ones that are extra fucking dumb. Here we go.
In case this person doesn't realize how tone deaf and stupid this memo is, let me just hit some of the highlights again so that your brain deadedness can maybe pick up a couple clues. Man, I really gotta get my Christmas shopping done! My drill sergeant senses tingling, but that can only mean one thing. Some colonel is making deployments 10 times harder for their soldiers. Why though? Yeah.
Because he's bored. He's bored, bro. And his wife is annoying as fuck and he doesn't like her anymore and his kids went off to college so he's got nothing fucking better to do with his free time, so let's fuck with the soldiers.
Thanksgiving may be over, but I'm gonna roast this turkey. The good idea theory strikes again. The memo I'm about to show you has got to be one of the most ill-advised penny-pinching schemes I've ever seen the U.S. military do, because there's a higher cost than just the nickel and dimes that you're saving. Well, hey there, U.S. Army Sustainment Command. What are we gonna sustain today? Some bad ideas? I can't believe this thing came out in October and it's just getting to me now, because it's absolutely brain dead. Coming out of one Rock Island arsenal with one rock-headed idea. Well, first off, let's start off with the subject of this memo. And that idea is that we shouldn't help out deployed soldiers with storing their personally owned vehicles or some of their home goods. I'm gonna have to throw in a storage bin. Responsibility for special storage of household goods, HHG, and privately owned vehicles, PO.
Bro. That's idiotic. That's fucking idiotic. Okay.
We're gonna be talking about storing your shit while you're deployed. God knows getting deployed's hard enough. Probably don't want to take that away, would you? HQDH.
You're stationed at Fort Benning, Georgia. You're single, not married. Your family is in Colorado. Your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your family in Colorado. You're getting ready to deploy. And the military won't store your household goods, i.e., all of your personal owned shit that you can't take to Afghanistan, that you might not even want to take to Afghanistan because you probably won't need it, and maybe you want, not Afghanistan, but just deployment in general. I just say Afghanistan because that was just the most recent conflict. You want to store your stuff, or let alone store your car, because you don't want to send your car back to Colorado, and it would just be a pain in the fucking ass to take your car to Colorado and then come back to Fort Benning before you deploy. And then it would be a pain in the ass for your family to travel all the way across the goddamn country just to get your fucking car, when the military could just do it for you, which they have done in the past and have always done up until right goddamn now. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. So what? So what? You're a E4. You're an E4 in the barracks. And you have a car. And you're getting ready to deploy. And the military says, figure out a way on how to store your own fucking vehicle because we're not going to do it. So what are you supposed to do? Leave your car in the parking lot of the barracks for a whole year? What do you think's going to happen when you come back, guys? What do you think's going to happen when you come back? Do you think your car's still going to be there? Do you think your car is still going to have tires? Bro? Do you think your car's still going to be in good condition? Huh? Do you think that your car's not going to get broken into? I know that I'm talking about the military, but shit can get quite fucking ghetto sometimes, okay? Like, you can't trust any fucking body. And leaving your car in a barracks parking lot for a whole year is literally the equivalent of leaving your car inside of a random parking lot right outside of an airport. What do you think's going to happen to your car? What do you think you're going to come back to? Fucking nothing. Fucking nothing. That's
G1, the proponent for HHG POV, household goods and personally owned vehicles, storage entitlements, recently determined that the Army would no longer support HHG POV storage entitlements because there is no...
You gotta go to combat, and you have to go fight, and you have to go put your life in danger, and you have to go fight for this country, but we can't do this one thing for you. You have to do everything for us, but we can't do this one thing for you. Go fuck yourself, Colonel. Go fuck yourself.
Army policy explicitly authorizing HHG POV storage in support of soldiers deployed for contingency operations. Well, what's that mean? It just sounds like a whole bunch of military mumbo jumbo. Well, that means that if you had to pick up all of your shit from your apartment building and put it in a storage unit, which would cost far less money, or take your vehicle and put it in a storage unit because you're going to be deployed overseas for some sort of operation, well,
the military is not going to reimburse you.
Army doesn't have to pay that fee anymore. Now, it may have done so in the past, but it no longer has to. Now, why is that? Although the JTR establishes that a service member on TDY for an operational deployment or contingency operation may store special storage of HHG and POV if authorized or approved, the Army has no written policy authorizing or approving these entitlements for service members on deployments or TDY. Because the Army said you may do it, doesn't mean you have to do it. So now you're not gonna do it. Really taking care of troops, huh?
Right.
Really putting troops first. Wow.
Right.
Outstanding leadership.
Right.
Outstanding.
Fucking garbage.
HQDAG1 is therefore determined that the previously published guidance is not authoritative in nature, and that there is no Army policy authorizing HHG POV storage in support of soldiers deployed for contingency operations. Well, what do you know? Just like I said. Doesn't say you have to, so that means we don't need to, so now we're just not gonna do it anymore. There's no law that
Just
says...
absolving themselves of any kind of responsibility. Really. Like, oh, not our problem. Essentially. I mean, you're gonna have to go deploy and quite possibly get shot in the face, but everything else is not our problem. while you're over there and you should be focusing on the mission. Instead of focusing on the mission, you're worried about all your shit back home. And that's bad. The one thing that you should not have to worry about while you're deployed is what the fuck is going on back home. Because that's how you die. That's how you get fucked up. That's how you lose focus. That's how you make mistakes. Okay, yeah, cool.
I need to be nice to my kid, that I need to be coddling and strong and supportive and hold on to them and rock them little babies and read nighttime stories. But I choose to do that because that little kid's gonna grow up eventually one day and hopefully not become a serial killer. But what you're saying in your memo is that the Army says we could help out soldiers during a deployment, because that's probably one of the most difficult times in their entire lives.
Yeah.
Not only just for them, but their family. But since it's not making us do it, I'm now making sure
that I don't do it. Yep. Well, it's not a rule. I mean, I could do the right thing, but because there's no rule that's actually forcing me to, then I'm not going to. You're such a fucking piece of shit, Colonel. You're such a fucking piece of shit. I guarantee you don't even have a combat patch. This is some shit that's probably done by a fucking pogue.
No one is authorized to do it anymore. You're not allowed to do it anymore. Oh, wait, I didn't get there yet? You didn't read that in the paragraph? Let me read that portion for you. ASC activities are therefore no longer authorized to fund HHD or POV storage requests for deployed soldiers. There is no authority to grant exception to this policy. However, unit commanders may use their designated motor pool or a designated fenced area to store POVs for soldiers while on TDY at no additional cost.
The fuck is, why TDY and not deployment? I don't know. Who wins when you prevent soldiers from receiving authorized assistance? Chain of command. The government. Because that's money they can save.
So this colonel who wrote this memo is now also saying that anybody below me cannot authorize any sort of additional payment to assist a soldier during the deployment with their POV storage or household goods storage. You can't authorize it. I won't let you. 0 people are going to be helped out while they're deployed. I will help out no
How dictatorish of you, Colonel. That's fantastic.
one. And in case this person doesn't realize how tone deaf and stupid this memo is, let me just hit some of the highlights again so that your brain deadedness can maybe pick up a couple clues. Won't support entitlements because the Army doesn't explicitly state that it has to or must. It says
You're being a piece of shit to be a piece of shit. You're being a piece of shit. Let me guess. Let me guess, Colonel. Let me guess. You're doing this so that the military can save money, right? And when the military says, "Oh man, we've saved so much money this year," you can raise your hand and be like, "Oh yeah, that was me. That was me. I fucked over all these soldiers and they can't store their vehicles anymore. That's why we saved money." And so yeah, I'm in charge. I'm in charge of that. I saved you money. Looking for a motherfucking promotion. Kissing ass. Brown nosing. Fucking over other people just so you can get ahead. You're trying to look good. You're trying to look good. Whenever the military says, "Man, we saved a lot of money this year. What's going on?" "Oh, that was me. Colonel Douchebag. That was me. I saved you all that money." "Well, how did you do that, Colonel?" "I fucked over all these soldiers." "Uh-huh. I did. I did that. That was all me." So, yeah, am I going to get promoted? Do I get to go work at the Pentagon? Am I going to be are you going to promote me? Like, looking for a fucking promotion. That's what it seems like. That's what it sounds like. That's what it reads like.
As May, and you couldn't possibly want to be a good leader and take a step out of the box and think for yourself and do said good thing. No. The Army has to tell me that I can take a shit or breathe or wipe my ass. I couldn't.
Sounds like a lot of NCOs that I had. Petrified to make a decision. Petrified to show any kind of fucking leadership. Petrified to take initiative. That's one thing I hated about a lot of my fucking NCOs, bro. They were fucking pussies. They were fucking pussies. afraid to do anything, afraid to make a decision. Oh, we're just gonna sit in the motor pool and wait and see what the first sergeant says. No, how about you grow a fucking backbone and let your soldiers go home because there's nothing else to do and there hasn't been anything else to do for the past 2 fucking hours and we've been sitting in this goddamn motor pool just finger popping our own fucking assholes waiting on your stupid ass to make a goddamn decision. But because you're too much of a goddamn pussy to go ask the fucking first sergeant, hey man, can I let my troops go? There's nothing going on. Or just making the decision to let your fucking troops go. And if the first sergeant gets mad, you can be like, first sergeant, that was me. I let them go. So if you're gonna yell at anybody, yell at me, which is your fucking job to get fucking yelled at and take the brunt of the goddamn hit whenever the first sergeant gets mad so that your soldiers don't have to deal with it so you can protect your fucking soldiers. You don't do that. Instead, you're a fucking pussy ass bitch. I'm done.
Possibly, with all the rank on my collar, make a good decision on how to take care of the troops by an authorized method that the Army allows. Doesn't force, but allows. That's like putting candy on your freaking porch at Halloween and then smacking kids' hands trying to reach in and grab it. Hey, man.
Yeah, Napolarian, I'm good, bro. Just getting a little bit of PTSD here, listening about fucking stupid-ass leadership because I had quite a bit of stupid fucking leadership. Jesus Christ, this shit drives me fucking insane.
You can take this Halloween candy, but I don't have to give it to you.
Yeah.
So fuck off. And the worst part of it is that this is in support of deployed soldiers. You are against supporting deployed soldiers.
You're a massive fucking piece of shit. I wish I knew this colonel's name. I wish I knew this colonel's name. Fuck this guy. He's a massive piece of shit.
How the fuck are you in charge of anything? And my favorite paragraph number 4, there's no authority that could change that. Oh, I hope there is. Oh, I hope that there is an authority that looks at this fucking memo and sees how absolutely stupid it is. I can only imagine the conversation. Hey, Colonel, what's the deal with you getting rid of the...
I hope a fucking 3 or 4-star general just fucking destroys you. I hope a general comes in and sees this shit and fucking destroys you and relieves you of motherfucking duty. Again, another motherfucker in the goddamn armed services that doesn't deserve his rank. A wasted fucking rank. What the fuck is your goddamn purpose? If you're not gonna fucking help, get the fuck out of the way. Another wasted fucking rank. Another wasted fucking soldier. Another waste of a goddamn uniform.
The POV and household goods storage thing to help troops out? What? Why'd you get rid of that? You know, I didn't want to spend any money on my troops. Well, I mean, yeah, I can understand us being fiscally responsible, but like the Army authorizes it, so you could do that. It's not like it's coming out of your pocket. Nah, I don't want to support that. Support what? The troops? Yeah, don't want to support that.
That's exactly how that conversation's gonna go, too. You stupid piece of shit.
Weird, but there's obviously some sort of special circumstance, right?
No, there is no circumstance. I'm just fucking garbage.
A commander could say, no, this person needs some help. We're gonna make an exception for this, you know, and we'll help, you know, pay some stuff off, you know, they're deploying, right? Nah, fuck them. Nah, they're dumb. Fuck them, even if they have a hardship. Fuck them. Are you mentally retarded? Yeah. Okay, we should probably get you.
Yeah. Yeah. I am. I have an extra chromosome. And I was raised by a single mother who's a fucking stripper and I didn't have a daddy. Yeah, I'm a piece of shit.
You out of command. You don't need to be in charge of anybody.
No.
We don't need this person to be in charge of anything. I can only imagine what the excuse is gonna be. I'm just trying to be fiscally responsible. The United States DoD hasn't passed an audit and since fucking ever. And guess what?
Fiscally fucking responsible, man. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Colonel, Wake up, motherfucker. We're in debt. And all of the money that we spend is on defense. Man, what the fuck is saving a couple of dollars gonna do to the fucking trillions of dollars that we have in debt? The fuck is the matter with you? Like, holy shit. And again, this is in support of deployed soldiers. I could understand if it wasn't in support of deployed soldiers, if it was in support of something else, like let's say, hey, Sergeant, you're gonna go to training in Fort Irwin, California, but we're not gonna store your vehicle. I could somewhat understand that. You're just going to training in California. If anything, that training is 30 days because that's where NTC is, which is the National Training Center for the Army. That's where we do our combat training. I can understand that. But deployment, bro, deployment. And of course it comes from a goddamn colonel. A fucking colonel that I guarantee probably doesn't have a combat patch. You piece of fucking shit loser.
What? It's 6, 3, whatever, how many billions of dollars that are unaccounted for annually. You know, the $200,000 that you spend for like an entire division on somebody's POV and household goods storage ain't really a drop in the bucket compared to that shit.
Yeah.
Who put these people in charge? Get back here and give them the ad. Check out Venture Surplus. Oh my God.
This one got under my skin. This one, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it, bro, and it pisses me the fuck off, and it's so fucking stupid. Because out of all the problems that you can have as a troop, out of all the problems that you can have as a fucking soldier, shit fucking leadership should not be one of those goddamn problems. You have bigger shit to worry about. You have more important shit to worry about than some stupid fucking brain dead goddamn officer. Man, the fuck is your purpose? I will continuously question all you fucking officers. What the fuck is your purpose? All you goddamn pieces of shit that lead from behind a fucking desk. All your soldiers are out there doing shit. You're in your goddamn office typing up memos and statements. Hitting copy, paste, and print. The biggest injury you'll ever have is fucking carpal tunnel. Good God. Okay, we're gonna stop it right there. I'm hungry. I'm pissed. I'm fucking done.